Hey guys, so today we're talking all about the Clamp Companion. So the Clamp Companion is a product that I designed to basically meet the needs for small wood shop owners, hobbyists, woodworkers, that type of person who wants to make glue ups just go quicker, easier, more efficient. Someone who wants to, save space in their shop. I know for me, space is at a premium, so I'm always looking for ways to kind of make the most of my space and have everything set up as efficiently as possible. When I was first looking for different ways to do glue ups, there wasn't a whole lot of options I saw out there that I really liked. There were some really nice commercial systems that cost thousands of dollars and were pretty big, and they just didn't really fit my needs very well. Besides being like way out of my budget, they were also huge. And since my shop is in my basement, it just wouldn't really work very well. I saw some really neat ideas with some DIY pipe clamp racks, I guess you'd call them, and I kind of liked them, but I didn't really, it didn't really seem to me like it was making the most of my space. A lot of them took up a lot of wall space, and I basically wanted to, kind of have different layers, I guess, of clamps, and as well as kind of go as far left and right as I want. And there wasn't really anything out there that ticked all these boxes for me. So that's why I came up with this bracket and collar system called the Clamp Companion. So what it does is it's this bracket right here. It's going to have some slots machined into it that just gets bolted to like a wall. And then each clamp gets two collars, so each of these collars has pins inside of it, and these pins allow the bracket or the clamps to ride in this bracket really easily. And what they also allow you to do is go out as far left and right as you want. So if you want to glue up, 8, 10, 12-foot boards, as long as you have a pretty flat wall, definitely no issues there. And once your wood is like clamped together, all the brackets will kind of move as one because the wood is kind of acting like a connecting point between each bracket assembly. So let me kind of just give you a little bit of a demo here. So right here, I have two clamp companions. I got two pipe clamps, and I have these glued up horizontal position, and pretty much all you have to do to get out of the way, you just pick it up, and you're going to be able to slide these pins in these brackets, and you can go all the way flat like that. So just gets it out of the way while the glue is drying. It's going to save you workbench space. It's going to make gluing up easier because you always have like that spacing that you want for your wood. And also, when you're ready to take your wood out, all you have to do is you just lift up, pull it back up, just like that, and you're ready to, take this board out, put the next one in. So there's also two angle adjustments between like horizontal and completely vertical. So you can go, this is a kind of setting one, which is where I find myself doing most of my glue ups. It's just a little easier when it's kind of like a little slight angle. To get the wood flat, I can kind of get better leverage on it and kind of push it together, and then clamp it up. And then there's also one more. You can kind of go like this. So this setting is where I have it when I have multiple levels of the same one, because if you have a bracket here and a bracket here, you're not going to be able to fold the top one flat. So basically, in another part of my shop, what I have is I just have a few layers of these, and then they all go down, kind of hold at an angle just so they don't hit the one below it. Still really nice because, if you're doing 4-foot boards and you want to do 3 of them, you'd probably typically have to have, 12 feet of workbench space, but this way it's just 4 feet wide of wall space. You can kind of layer them up. So it works really well for that. So in regards to like the actual construction of these, so I'll show you a little bit closer up. So the bracket is made from 3 different plates that get bolted together in the back. The plates are made from 3/8 inch thick 6061 aluminum, and then it's given a clear anodization, just to, gives it a little better look, and it also helps it hold up with wear somewhat. But the 3/8 inch thick, on each side gives you a ton of strength. Whenever you're cantilevering something up from the wall, especially when you get in like those longer clamp lengths, 30, 36 inches, it's going to be a lot of leverage, at the base. So that's why I went with 3/8 inch thick. I just wanted it to be stronger than you would ever possibly need it to be. Even if you were gluing up, say, I don't know, 3 inch thick of wood, 36 inches wide, you wouldn't even come close to hitting the capacity for one of these things. Just to show you, so I'm about 175 pounds, and I have 2 brackets here, clearly, so I can jump up on this just like that, and this is just nothing for these. So basically, I'm 175 pounds, so each of these is holding up, roughly half that, so about 90 pounds each. So yeah, again, just really strong, really durable. But yeah, I think that's pretty much everything I wanted to show you guys today. Just kind of gave you a general overview of the Clamp Companion, how it works, kind of how it saves you space. Yeah, if you guys have any questions, just feel free to let me know in the comments. I know it's kind of like a maybe newer thing that you haven't seen before, so I'm sure you guys have something to ask. But yeah, thanks for all your time.